Okay, good day everyone. So, topic natin is under chapter 4 pa din, application of derivatives. Under application of derivatives is yung rate of change natin. So, dito meron tayong example given. Pero bago natin solvein yung ating example, konting recap muna tayo. Ano ba itong rate of change? So, itong rate of change, gaya ng sabi natin dati, kung matatandaan nyo yung topic natin under slope of a curve. So, kinukuha natin yung slope, which is, ang slope is, diba? y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x sub 1, which is, in general, ito po ay yung pagbabago sa y or change in y, di ba? Over change in x, which is ang m natin is makukuha natin galing sa function is yung first derivative ng function, which is equals to y prime. Di ba? So, y prime in terms of change in y with respect to x and can be written as derivative of y with respect sa x. So, lahat po ng may change in y in terms of change in x ay considered as rate of change. Okay? So, dito po, konting lang dito, focus lang tayo dito sa dy dx o change in y o derivative of y with respect sa x. So, dito, be familiarized lang sa independent at dependent natin dito sa change natin. So, ating a-analyzein, dependent variable natin is x. Kasi kung nasa function of x tayo, kung kukunin natin lahat ng given in terms of x, dumidepende lang yung value ng y. So, in every value of x, didepende ang f of x natin, which is equal sa y, di ba? So, ang independent natin o constant alone variable natin is x, ang dependent natin is y. Okay? So, dito, pag sinabing y prime is equals to dy over dx, ang independent natin is x and ang dependent natin is y. So, ang dependent ang laging kinukuha na ng derivative with respect to doon sa independent. Kaya dy over dx. So, dito sa ating example, galing sa book natin, example number 7, find the rate of change of area of the circle of diameter 10 cm with respect to its diameter d. So, una, kunin natin ano ba ang area ng ating circle. Bali, pinapakuha po yung rate of change ng area of the circle with respect sa diameter. So, di ba ang ating area ng circle is, formula natin, ang area ng circle is, kung diameter yan is pi over 4 d squared. Okay? May given value tayo ng diameter which is 10 cm. Pero dito, nung makuha natin yung formula, define natin o distinguish natin alin ba dyan ang dependent and independent variable sa dalawa. Di ba may dalawa tayong variable na nakuha ngayon nung makuha natin ang formula ng circle, ng area ng circle? Yung area mismo at yung diameter. Ngayon yung area, is masasabi kong ito yung ating dependent with regards dito sa ating D. Kasi pag kukuha tayo ng sukat ng circle, hindi naman natin makukuha agad yung area kung hindi natin susukatin yung radius or diameter ng circle. So, pag nakuha natin yung diameter or yung radius, tsaka pa lang natin makukuha yung area. So, ang area is depende lang sa kung anong sukat ng diameter mo. So, we can say that this will be, kung kukunin natin yung rate of change, ang rate of change daw is simply equals din sa y prime o first derivative of a function. So, itong formula natin ng circle, ito na yung function natin. So, we can say that first derivative ng ating area is derivative of the area with respect sa ating diameter. Or we can say it as a prime. Okay? So, taking the derivative of area ng circle with respect sa D, magkakaroon tayo ng a prime is equals to, so ito, mabalang natin, magiging pi over 4 times 2 times D. 2 minus 1 is simply D na lang. Then by simplification, pwede natin itong ma-reduce. So magiging pi over 2D. Ito na po yung ating rate of change, yung A prime. Rate of change of area of a circle. Okay? So, dito meron po tayong given na diameter which is equals to 10 cm daw. Okay? So, ito, para makuha lang natin yung rate of change, substitute lang natin yung value ng D dito sa nakuha natin, which is pi over 2 times 10. So, it is equals to 5 pi. So, magiging unit natin dito, pag sinabing A prime o rate of change of area o rate of change, ang area is in square unit. Ang unit natin is centimeter. So, square centimeter per centimeter. So, kada isang centimeter daw, meron tayong rate of change na 5 pi square centimeter. So, kung positive po ang gagamitin natin, increasing o sa palaki. Kung lalagawin natin negative value yan, decreasing or paliit. So, ang ibig sabihin lang po niyan, in every 1 centimeter, kung negative yan, yung rate of change ng pagliit niya is 5 pi square centimeter. Kung naman positive, in every 1 centimeter, yung kanyang rate of change is 5. Yung bilis ng paglaki niya is 5 pi square centimeter per centimeter. Okay po. Okay, let's take this example. So, if the rate of change of volume of a sphere with respect to its radius is 100 pi cubic centimeter per centimeter, find its radius. So, dito, ang meron tayong given yung rate of change of volume of a sphere. So, ang atin pong rate of change of volume can be written as derivative of V with respect sa radius. So, nakasulat naman dito is with respect to radius. So, let V is yung volume ng ating sphere and R is yung radius ng sphere. So, ang change of rate of change of the volume is dV dr, or simply pwede nating sabihin as V prime. V prime. So, equal daw yan sa 100 pi cubic centimeter per centimeter. Ang pinahanap po sa atin dito is yung radius natin. Pero, bago natin makuha yan, alamin muna natin o kailangan malaman muna natin yung formula ng volume ng sphere. Okay? So, ang volume po ng sphere is given as volume of sphere, o let this as Vs or simply V na lang kasi wala naman tayong ibang kasamang volume. So volume is equals to 4/3 pi, pag respect sa r o radius is r cube. Okay, so ito po yung ating volume ng sphere. So dito, kunin muna natin yung V prime natin o yung dV/dr natin. So take muna natin yung first derivative with respect dito sa ating formula ng sphere. So our V prime is equals to 4/3 pi, ba natin yung 3, r, 3 minus 1 is 2. So, simplify lang natin. Cancel na natin yung 3 dito. Magiging 4 pi r squared. So, ito po yung ating V prime. Given po ang V prime, so sulat natin dito. Given po ang V prime which is 100 pi down is equals to 4 pi r squared. So, here, kukuha na natin yung R. So, lipat lang natin doon sa kabila. Magiging 100 pi over 4 pi. Tama? So, naka-squared, square root natin ito. Okay? So, 100 pi over 4 pi is simply 25. So, square root of 25 is 5. So, kung mapapansin nyo dito, ang unit ng ating V prime is cubic centimeter. At ang volume naman natin is in terms of cubic centimeter. So, medyo maka-cancel out. Ang magiging unit natin bali ng radius. Radius ang pinahanap. Radius ito. So, just centimeter na lang. Okay? So, dito po, sa rate of change topic natin, is more on mga formulas ng geometric figure. So, yung rate ng paglaki and pagliit or pag-increase, pag-decrease ng volume and area ng mga geometry figures natin. Okay? So, I suggest na balikan natin yung ating mga formulas ng mga geometric figures natin with respect sa kanilang radius or diameter. So, either of the two naman na kahit anong tandaan nyo. So, basta marunong tayo mag-convert ng radius into diameter. So, isa na lang ang tandaan natin. So, basta mahalaga dito is yung formulas. Kailangan balikan natin yung mga formulas ng geometric figures natin. Then, itong topic natin ng rate of change is parang introduction sa mga susunod nating topic, which is yung maxima and minima and mga examples pa ng change of rate with respect sa time. So, time rate naman yon. So, didiscussin din natin yon later on. So, video ko na lang in another set. Okay?